20-something.
That's still a lot. Hi, everybody. It's time for more VLR.
You? I don't want to hear that from you. You're playing Last Defense Academy, which has more than 80.
Yeah, that's true. I need to get back to that at some point, now that I'm done with Pokemon, finally. But yeah, let's get back into it. We're about to play the Ambidex game, which I vaguely remember this. I was just talking before stream. I'm pretty sure this is just the prisoner's dilemma, but it'll tell us.
Is recorded before the deadline has passed. Any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know. Well, one thing's for sure.
And
if we
that
don't go
is?
vote, something bad's going to happen.
You see? Just as I said. Zero Jr. ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Sr.'s plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Jr. After all,
The
he
Aberrant.
told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
Why'd you stop calling him Zero the Third? He has a name. Whoop.
'Cause fuck him.
Bing, 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 bing. Warehouse. Ah! We're really going in there? I kinda don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago.
What? Are you worried there's a ghost or something?
No, of course not. It's just... Doesn't it bother you?
Nope. I don't believe in ghosts. I feel bad that she died, of course, but there's not really anything I can do about that, is there?
Damn, you're pretty cold, you know that?
I prefer bold, but whatever. Just don't let emotions get in the way.
That's pretty much the definition of cold.
Anyway, let's go. Looks like the others have already gone in.
Fine. It's weird to me that they didn't give Sigma a voice. Or a body or a body in any wide shot. What is it? You find a ghost or something?
No. Look at the screen. There's something there.
The screen? The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished. And there goes the door.
Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It sure did.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here! I've been waiting.
So have we. We've got some questions for you, Zero. Who was that old
Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions?
All?
The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but
I forgot to adjust the volume, I think.
BO is especially loud.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
For real, BO, I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now on.
Okay.
No answers for anybody, okay?
What if Zero the Third was a pony and he said every pony?
That would have been, like, very ahead of its time, I think.
Let me take
When
This
did this
game
come
came out
out?
in 2012.
Oh, okay, never mind.
2012.
It would have been about in time then.
It'd be perfectly on time.
Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody.
Please stop
Each
saying
round
everybody.
will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are two people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a two-on-one battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with 10 Mioldi and went through the yellow door, didn't they?
Yes.
That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against 10 Mioldi. And it goes the other way too. 10 Mioldi's opponent will be Siggy and
Yeah,
Fido.
I should hope so.
Obviously.
What if it
that means
wasn't?
potassium and fingers in the
Potassium?
liquid you need.
Oh, because it's K. I get it.
and BO and Quark's enemy will be, alas. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word.
You know, you
is
said
it?
you don't have much time to explain it, but you're putting a lot of
If you
jokes in
choose
this.
Ally, then they're your ally.
I think he's just programmed to do this.
to be annoying.
Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
Getting real Junko vibes from Zero the Third,
First,
TBH.
I want everybody to focus
Yeah.
on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you?
All you guys have to do
Is pick! Just pick one of those easy options. Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So,
All right.
I made this
Mean.
handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view. So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get
This
a
is
nice
literally
warm
the prisoner's
fuzzy
dilemma.
inside. We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it?
This is fuck. There's the prisoner's dilemma. I think there's another name for this type of game, but I can't remember
The
what it's
Stanford Prisoners Experiment or
That's-
whatever.
Something
Chooses
like
to
that.
betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome.
somebody did that to me, I'd skin them and stew them with some taters.
called. Okay.
The third choice.
The dot
is
dot
the
dot.
opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything.
Absolutely zero change in BP.
Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well,
I get it.
Too. The 2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points, though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get.
Yep, I get it.
Okay then, I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess. After all, it's almost time!
Hey,
No.
wait.
I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time!
1 minute
Sounds like it's time.
remains
Sounds like it might be
until
time.
Amberdex
I think it
game
might be time,
polling
gamers.
closes.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later. Have a nice trauma.
Okay, bye.
We don't have time to talk about this. Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper,
We have to
scissors.
decide who's gonna press the button.
And you think that's a good way to
Just
decide?
shut up and do it. 1,
this-
2, 3.
This is a choice, huh? Good old Rock, nothing
Decide.
beats that.
Scissors.
Aha! Rock! Heh. Looks like I won.
Damn it. So what are you gonna pick?
I guess
You're
ally?
playing against Tenmyoji. Do you have any reason to think he won't betray you?
Not
I guess not.
Yeah. If he does, what does that make our BP?
We'd be down to 1 point each. But that's not hopeless. I mean, sure, we'll be a little farther away from the goal, but all we gotta do is earn those points back.
And when will we do that?
Okay, well, I don't actually know. But it's pretty obvious that we'll be playing this game more than once. After all, we can't get to 9 BP if we don't.
10 seconds remain.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide, ally or betray.
3, 2, 1.
In that last moment before the counter reached 0, I made my choice. I mean, I think Tenmyoji seems like a decent guy. Literally the entire thing about the prisoner's dilemma is that you only get punished if one of you is a dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think Tenmyoji is a dickhead. He seems fine. If I were playing this game against like Dio, then yeah.
Oh yeah, betray Dio instantly. Fuck that guy. I hate him.
I don't trust him. He seems like a jerk. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Oh, they tell that shit public. I mean, I guess everyone would notice as soon as they look at each other's bracelets, huh?
How often would you look close at someone's bracelet?
Now opening.
The noise doors make, in my opinion. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
So you chose Ally, huh?
You don't get to complain. I won, remember?
Not complaining. I just think you're being a little soft-hearted.
Aw, you worry too much. I'm sure Tenmyoji chose Ally too.
That's what I'm talking about. You don't have any facts, just misguided optimism.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Siggy! Fucko! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We should have a look at those results. Just everybody picked Betray.
Good. Looks like you're all here.
Finally, let's get ready to rock!
Yeah?
Ambidex game!
Round 1!
The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this
We're all looking already. Just fucking show them, God. Sigma doesn't get a picture there either. Yeah. Yeah. Aw, man. Wow. Wow. Thanks, old man.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Damn.
Sigma. Phi, I'm sorry.
Why? Tenmyoji, why? I trusted you.
Look, I said I was sorry.
See? I told you. A soft heart is the easiest to break. Do you understand what kind of game this is now?
Just tell me one thing, Tenmyoji. Why did you do it?
Are you serious? Someone's dead, and not just dead, murdered. I got no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you. Only an idiot trusts someone he's never met when there's a killer on the loose. You think I had a choice? Right. I think that's enough for me. I'm old, and I'm tired. So tired.
Me too, Tenmyoji.
Damn. Tenmyoji shuffled off, the same weight I'd seen earlier sitting heavy on his shoulders. It was only then that I noticed an angry voice nearby.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Hey, look, lady, I was gonna choose Ally, I swear to God. But just
Shut
as I'm
the
about
fuck
to
up.
do it, this little bastard runs in and hits the betray button.
I don't believe you.
What?
Oh, come on. Really gonna just try and play it dumb, huh? You're a manipulative little twerp, aren't you?
Quark, is he telling the truth? Were you the one who chose Betray?
No! I didn't do anything! I didn't have a chance to do anything before Mr. Dio pressed the button! I'm telling the truth! I promise!
I mean, I fucking believe him more than I believe Dio.
Sure, kid. Whatever.
Ha!
The cute and innocent act isn't gonna work.
No!
Why would you believe anyone that looks like Dio? Look at the way he's dressed.
You just wait.
Alice turned on her heel and stormed off before Quark could reply, leaving him alone with Dio.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
My fault? Why are you blaming me?
Imagine blaming the 10-year-old.
How could you do that, Mr. Dio? You're a jerk.
I moved away silently to let them stare daggers at one another. It seemed that theirs wasn't the only team facing some friction, however.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean,
He
if you
is
just
literally
think about
10.
it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray? Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
The air in the room seemed to turn thick and sour, hanging over us like a brooding, angry cloud. It was a grim omen of darker times to come.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round. When? I don't know. Why not?
What do you mean you don't know?
The voting happens when an AB opens. They're already open. Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
What?
Why do you talk
Why'd
like
you,
this?
Why'd you leave them open then?
The Amberdex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Amberdex game will be the Moon Round.
What?
For me?
Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now,
You'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on.
Yeah, so literally this game is possible. Everybody could win if everybody just picks ally like 4 times.
Of course.
Yeah.
You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where everybody just keeps going back and forth and back and forth.
Like, literally, this game is extremely winnable if everybody is just, like, chill.
After all, if there's
Winnable,
nobody
winnable,
with
winnable.
9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5, round 100, round 2000. You might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897.
That seems unlikely.
Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
This seems highly specific,
Hey,
Sarah.
can I ask you something? I bet it's some sort of, like, joke about the highest integer it can store or some shit.
I don't know. Can you?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I don't know why this is the thing that's making me crash out. Shut up. There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door.
So literally, this game is extremely winnable. You're all just jerks.
It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets. What?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then? Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But wait, hold on a moment. Do these things even come off?
Oh, yes! They do indeed.
Oh, hey, our shit's purple now.
Yeah, we got a new pair.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way?
You die.
Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Theo. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do.
Oh, well. I see.
What
It's
if
easy.
what if he just kills him?
Nothing to it, really.
Die.
You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
I'm aware.
You know what an
Ten
electrocardiogram
Miyoji was a
is,
jerk to
right?
me. That's who was a jerk to me, Duck Game. And I understand his logic, but like I was trying to play this game the way I'd play it, you know?
Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
What if we cut off our arm?
Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round.
Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything?
Kinda.
Somebody might die during the next round of the
I'm assuming
AB
if you hit
game.
0 points, you
There.
die.
That's pretty clear, right?
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Alas or Siggy. Or Fido. Or maybe Mooney. Or maybe everyone.
That seems unlikely. What?
Why? Yeah. Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like when you break the rules. I'm pretty sure.
I can't believe
already
losing the
told you
game
what
is
the
against the
penalty
rules.
is.
It's against the rules to lose. You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
I get it. Sigma, Phi, Alice, and I only have one BP. If any of us chose Ally and got betrayed, our BP would drop below 0.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out?
Probably.
It's not fair to make people play a game without
Does
explaining
anybody have a
all the
prosthetic
rules.
left arm? Well, I've seen this before.
I think it's
I've seen
fair.
this one.
After all, it's not like anybody else knew.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. Oh my god, the AB room. Yep.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait! You've already got those bracelets! Have a look! The color's changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, my color's changed. It's magenta now.
Mine's magenta too.
Me too. Hey, wait. It wasn't just the color that changed.
I'm a solo now.
Me when I'm Kylo Ren. I don't know. Looks like
He was
Clover
not-
and I. No, yeah, he was a solo. He was Han and Leia's kid,
Yeah,
right?
supposedly.
I think.
Yes.
I don't remember those movies very well, but I'm pretty sure that was the whole
You
thing.
didn't finish them. Yeah, he was
I'm
Han
a
and
yellow
Leia's
pair
kid.
now.
Oh, I'm a single now. No, wait.
I am yellow as
All
well.
the single
It
Sigmas.
seems I'm still a pair.
Then who's the yellow solo?
Me.
Still a solo. Looks like I'm cyan.
I'm a cyan pair. Aren't you one too?
Yeah, says pear, and the color's cyan.
When did they change? Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything.
I don't think I believe
Now,
that.
With all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again. Did you really think I was gonna cry? Suckers!
I was like, why is it playing sad music? I don't care.
I'd cry over you dummies.
What the? You fucking dick. Yeah, get his ass, Sigma.
You mad? Oh. Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
Okay, bye. Two milkmen go comedy.
Two milkmen go
Piece of
comedy.
shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
Hey, whoa, you can't swear. This is a kid's game. That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Free time? Yeah, it looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour, so... Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout for me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group's server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes, but it was just the one time. And she was the one
Sigma,
who went
what do you
after
mean?
me. Don't
Sigma.
worry about it.
Hey. Sigma,
Anyway, I was
didn't
just an ordinary
interrogate
college
that?
student. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the nonary game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. Did you just stand in here reminiscing for half an hour?
No, it's time for flashback.
You know, I
Go to flashback.
I assumed, but like when we come back. December 25th,
Go to
2028,
flashback.
early morning, California desert. Hey, in just 3 years, this will no longer be the future.
Yeah.
Fucked up, huh?
Yeah.
The moon was beautiful. I just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. The last time I'd looked at the clock, it said it was 2 in the morning, which meant today was Christmas Day. So why was I at school, typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Who has a paper due on... I know, right? What the fuck?
Also, this... Okay, do you know when the original Nonary game happened?
I don't remember the year, no.
November 1st, 2027.
Oh.
It's been roughly a year.
1 year.
A year and 1 month, which means Zero's not behind it.
No.
Because it would be like it would be some integer of 9, unless you want to break it down to like it's been 9,900 billion seconds or some shit.
It'd be very funny if that was true, but I don't think it is.
No.
Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist.
Is that
Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. Oh, damn, that's rough, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would be a good idea. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Not even text, it's an email. Perhaps it was
in 2028.
In 2028, it was an email. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper. Perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both.
Sigma.
I slid into my car and then stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise like metal on metal and fell silent. Wow, I can't believe my engine is a fucking broken record. God damn it!
Sound like that.
You stupid piece of shit! I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Woo! Huh? This camera angle is not flattering.
You're going for a Sigma seat.
The fucking... pussy out Sigma look. Huh? Well, what? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Open, goddammit! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but I was certain there was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can.
Hi!
Who's there? Hi, Zero.
Why does the Zero art style look distinct from everything around it?
I know, right? It's fucking crazy. My vision started to swim as smoke filled the car. The more I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Phi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try to find another way out. So I shook my head, stood up straight, and headed off.
You know what this means? This is a Christmas game!
This is a Christmas game! We're already in... Oh boy. Oh yeah, because every one of these is going to be...
Yeah, so the next one
Every one of these is either going to be a trust or betray branch, I assume.
Essentially, yeah.
And then whoever you went with.
Yep.
Good lord. I'm gonna go to the infirmary. Bing, 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 bing. Infirmary. It's where the infirm go.
Are we?
They go, Ari!
Arriba!
Sigma, huh? What do you want?
Want? I just came by to check up on you.
Oh, I thought maybe you were here to kill me.
Why would I do that?
Because I betrayed you in the last AB game. I'm the reason you and Fi are down to 1 BP.
Yeah, but that's hardly a reason to kill you.
Maybe.
It was clear that conversation wasn't going anywhere. I shut my mouth and looked around the room. So is it just you here?
This side of the divider, yeah.
This side?
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
Oh, the lady who was murdered, you mean? Yeah, you've been acting kind of weird ever since we found her. Why is that?
What, isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened. Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
That's just because we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a game that's just made it clear it has no problems killing them.
Oh, just trying to survive, huh?
Yeah.
Don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't think much, do you? I'll
Hey.
bet you a pound
Damn.
of neodymium. The bastard who grabbed us
Neodymium?
is the same bastard who killed her. Who else could it be?
If Zero is one of us, then you're saying one of us murdered the old lady? You saw it too, right? The person in the gas mask?
Yeah,
Did you not notice did you notice anything?
not really. The gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark.
What? You and Quark were grabbed together?
Yeah, we were.
Is he your grandson?
So what if he is? Why do you want to know? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
But what if it does? Maybe it'll shed some light on something else.
Pretty sure it won't.
Why's that?
It's got nothing to do with this.
So it's got something to do with you then.
What is it, goddammit? What do you want? Why don't you just leave me alone?
Because you're suspicious.
What? There's nothing suspicious about me.
All right, tell me this then. When and where did Zero Senior abduct you?
Forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right now.
All right, fine. I'll just ask Quark. Quark!
Stop it. Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
Whoa, you're getting more suspicious by the... I'd started toward the partition as I spoke with the intention of finding Quark. I found him as I rounded the divider, but... he was just standing there, a blank, slightly confused look on his face. Hey, Quark? You alright? Can you hear me?
Huh? What? Is something happening?
I turned to look at Tenmyoji. He looked back, confused. Weren't you listening to our conversation?
Yeah, you were just
What's this
talking
pose?
so fast. I couldn't really understand. My head
Fast?
felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying. I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone.
Are you sure you're okay?
I think I'm just tired. Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And...
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. On it lay the body of the old woman. What? Tenmyoji, what the hell were you thinking? You can't let Quark back here.
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Quark, get over here.
Anyway, you're really sure you're okay now?
yeah.
Maybe Luna should have a look at you. Supposedly, she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier. You always freak out over nothing. I'm fine.
Over nothing. Well, it looks to me like you're doing fine. I guess we don't have anything to worry about.
Yep. Come on. Let's get back to work. I'm guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh?
Nope.
I see.
Yeah. I'll go check up on the others then. Tenmyoji, keep an eye on him, alright?
What, you think I need you to tell me that?
Alright. Why are you so hostile? Fucking eat your raisins or whatever old people do, old man. I grinned and turned toward the exit. I appreciate his unbreakable enthusiasm. Let's go to the lounge. bonk, 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 bonk. 2027. What elementary student doesn't know about death? Hey, these guys might not be. These guys might not be American.
They still know about death in Europe.
Sigma.
Dude, this place is turning into a real sausage fest.
What are you telling me for? Oh yeah, you were one of the first people in here, weren't you?
So?
Well, did you notice anything?
No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable.
Okay, how about something more useful?
I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
Right.
Dio, what's this?
If this magazine is from December 31st, that means that it was like 6 days minimum that they were unconscious? Probably
Perhaps.
longer than that?
Well, the thing is, this is Astronomy Today, so, right? It's pointing out that there will be a total lunar solar eclipse. This is not how people print dates on magazines. I don't know if you've read magazines before.
Can't tell? It's a dirty magazine.
No,
come on.
What are you on,
It's about
Dio?
astronomy. Can you even read?
Can you even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
That's the moon! Asshole!
Different strokes, I guess.
It appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar eclipse. The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December 31st, 2028.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that.
December 31st, huh? That's 6 days from now, right?
6 days, huh?
You mean today is December 25th?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it is. Depends on how long I was out after they hit me with that gas, I suppose.
Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything?
Nothing of interest.
You'd better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful. At least, nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though.
Oh!
A cat? What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? Just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit?
Well, it's more useful than how comfortable the sofa is.
Hey! The
Get his
sofa's
ass.
comfort level is very useful. What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It's about Schrodinger's cat.
Oh, of course it is.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius. Anyway, I'm a
Oh my
dog person,
God.
if you couldn't tell.
No, it's not
Checks
an issue
out.
of breed.
Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat.
For
right?
Mr. Schrodinger.
Don't tell me.
Technically
Cat
correct.
dies at the end.
He's not
Ooh, fucking
wrong.
Fine. Never mind.
Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Kay that I cared about what he'd found, even if Dio didn't, Luna and Phi appeared.
Girl.
Finally, women.
Oh, hello, Sigma.
So this is where you were.
Did any of you find anything?
Nope, we got squat.
You were looking, though, right? Hey, answer me.
Oh, well, I mean, we weren't wasting time. I was just asking them what they'd found.
And?
Nothing.
Useless.
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. It'd take too long to explain. Just have a look at this. I dug the paper out of my pocket and handed it to Luna.
It looks like a piece of newspaper.
Yeah, we found it in the infirmary safe.
The headline says, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What? What is Radical 6?
A really cool skating game.
No, really
Get why
cool
Quark
skating
shouldn't
game
be
is
back
Skate
there.
or Die.
I don't know. So there's a difference between knowing about death, right, and letting a 10-year-old
And
see
seeing
a
a corpse. Hey, kid, want to see a dead body?
Especially
You can't just do that.
because the vibe I get is that fucking Tenmyoji probably knew that lady, which means there's a chance that Quark knew that lady. So, like, that's a kind of fucked up thing to just let a kid walk around by.
Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000
fucking damn it.
victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
A cold silence fell over the room. For several long minutes, no one spoke. It was Kay who finally broke the spell.
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but Could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions?
Then, you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus?
I don't know. It doesn't really fit. I mean, none of us have shown any kind of symptoms, right? The words were
Well, does it
barely
say
out of
what
my
the
mouth when
symptoms
I
are?
remembered. Oh, hey, look, there's some sort of code on the wall. We'll figure that
Where?
out later.
Oh, over
when I
there.
remembered, Quark. No, he'd just been tired, right?
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Yeah, it just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense? Besides, you found that article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it.
Why would Zero do something like that?
So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility. So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
How do you mean?
This thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene. Zero's trying to freak us out. That article is a fake.
You've got a point. If it was real, why cut it out? Just leave the newspaper with the article circled in red pen or something.
Right? That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
What does the other side look like?
The other side? Oh, hold on. It's black.
See? There you go. Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
Well, perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
No, I'd bet you money an article like this was front page news. It's too big of a story. And I really don't think they'd put full page ads on the back of the front page.
Exactly. Even I know that. And I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand. If Zero Senior
What are
wanted
you?
to trick
What
us,
are you?
Why not go all out?
I'm
Only
trying to
an idiot would
remember
fall
what
for this.
Dio's
It's
backstory
pathetic.
is, because I straight up do not
I
remember.
mean, he looks like a magician, but that doesn't mean anything. Because Lotus looked like a belly dancer, but she was a computer programmer or some shit. The costumes really don't mean anything.
Am
Listen,
I right?
sometimes-
Why is Clover dressed like a caveman?
I suppose you do have a point.
She's on her way home from her job at the caveman bar.
Yes, I agree.
Besides, I don't remember ever hearing any news about any pandemic. I think he said circus ringleader. I mean, he looks like it. It was really killing hundreds of thousands of people. I'm pretty sure that would have been on the news or something.
You're right. We would have
Ha.
heard about it.
Depends how fast people got bored of it.
Nah. All right, let's have a look around, see if we can find anything
Good idea.
else. I'll be off then. What about you guys? The consensus seemed to be that they intended to remain. Okay, see you all later. With a wave, I made my way to the exit. Where to next?
The
There was
exit.
only one other place I hadn't gone. I guess Alice and Clover must be here. Doop, 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 doop. Brew quarters.
Oh, Sigma.
Well,
It's never
found
gonna
anything?
get old.
No. What about you?
Nothing. I looked through 3 or 4 of the rooms in here.
You can stop at 3 or 4 rooms.
No secret passages so far.
Or
I don't think
just
we're gonna
one.
find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
You're probably right. A secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them.
Right?
Hey, there's something I've been wondering
What?
about. So, what exactly is the deal with the two of you?
What do you mean?
Well, you obviously know each other pretty
Yeah,
well.
we do. We're half sisters.
What?
Any chance you'd buy that one?
No,
Then
sorry.
What do you think we are?
Clover is white.
I didn't feel like playing games. What's headquarters supposed to mean?
What?
I heard you two talking in the infirmary. You said something about getting in touch with headquarters.
Alice, what should we do?
Alice laid her hands on her hips and sighed.
Clover and I are co-workers.
Okay, where do you co-work?
We can't tell you that.
Why not? Is it some sort of secret government project that you can't talk about?
You can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better.
Does it have something to do with Zero?
Why would you think that?
Because you seem to know more about Zero than you're letting on, Clover. The way you were talking in the infirmary. There's even a Zero. Sure sounds like you've heard of Zero before to me. And Alice, from what you two were saying, I bet you know something about Zero too. Come on, you can't hide it forever. Just tell me what's going on here.
Well, this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
Clover.
It's okay. I think we can tell him a little.
What do you mean this isn't the first time?
About a year ago, 9 people were kidnapped and
The
forced
graphics
to play a
changed.
game.
Hey, I
The
recognize
rules
this
were
one.
different,
I know this
but
one.
It was called the nonary game too. Oh, wait.
No.
I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped.
Yeah.
Only 2 of them were actually the ones behind it.
Yeah.
No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9. Anyway, the people behind that nonary game also called themselves Zero.
Whoa, hold on there, Clover. Can you give me any more details? Besides, how do you even know about this in the first place?
Because I was part of it. I was one of the people who got kidnapped.
What? You mean this is your second nonary game?
No, it's my 3rd.
What? 3rd?
The same thing happened 10 years ago.
Oh, right. Yeah. I forgot.
Yeah.
Wait. What are you? Then that means you have to have something to do with this.
I guess you could say that.
What do you mean you guess? How could you not? Whoever keeps doing these nonary games must have decided they want you to play a 3rd one.
No, I don't think
They
so.
hate you in specific.
Because
Why
the
not?
game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first nonary game has already been arrested.
What about the second one? You said there were 2 people for that one.
They're still on the run, but
Then it has to be that.
no, I really don't think so.
It was incredibly
Why?
illegal.
Because they already did what they were trying to do. There's no way they'd have another nonary game.
Me sliding CTD across the table to Clover.
Okay, well that makes no sense. So let me see if I have this straight. The nonary game has already been done twice by different people and for different reasons.
Yes.
Be careful around this chick. She's been known to kill people with an axe. Yeah, I know.
Well,
That was one time and it's not even canon. It didn't happen in this timeline, probably.
Then why is whoever's doing this calling it the nonary game? Is it just a coincidence that they're calling themselves Zero?
Well, no, it's still adding up to 9.
Hey, wait a minute. How old are you supposed to be right now? Because it's only been a year, right?
Well, she should be 19, right?
Was she 18 in the previous game?
Let's see.
I'll let you look this up because I know there's spoilers on the wiki because you keep telling me
Yeah.
that. I don't know. That's not good enough.
Yeah.
You gotta think.
Yeah, she's 19.
Okay. Clover, you're the key to
God.
figuring all this out, but you've got to think.
But
Think, Clover, think!
Sorry, I was looking it up and I forgot what Snake's real name was.
Yeah, it's like Light something, right?
It's Light Field.
Ha! And that means her name is Cloverfield? That's very funny.
God fucking damn it! I'm going to kill you, Uchikoshi. You can't keep doing this.
Oh,
What?
the gas mask.
The gas mask? Oh yeah, I saw it too, but what about it?
Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago. And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while
22nd? Whoa, then it's gotta be the same person.
But I don't know why they do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here. Except for me and Alice. None of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I know I didn't do anything have anything to do with it.
I was studying for exams.
Are you sure you've never met any of the other people here?
Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna, or Dio, or Tenmyoji, or Quark, or Fi.
Quark.
But Kay...
Right. There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't know even if he had met any of us.
Unless we can get that mask off him, I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not.
And before one of us could break the silence... Why are you running? Temioji, what's wrong?
Luna! Where's Luna?
It's about Quark,
She's
I
not
bet.
here.
Oh.
What's wrong?
It's Quark. Something bad's happened.
Hey, calm down. What happened to Quark?
He just collapsed. I have to find Luna. She said she was some kind of a doctor, right?
Luna's over in the lounge. Where's Quark?
He's in the infirmary.
Got it. I'll go get Luna. You head back to the infirmary. Clover, Alice, you're with me.
Okay. Right.
Damn. Sigma taking charge. We bolted out of the crew quarters and headed toward the lounge and Luna.
Well, it's because he's a Sigma male.
The whole process only took a few minutes. She's scanning me.
Beep.
The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds, his results lit up on the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a minute, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
I felt my stomach lurch. Don't tell me.
Yes. He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah, they have. I told them about it before we went to the lounge.
What? No. No, that can't be right. Quark can't be... There must be something we can do. How can we cure him?
Well, the Atom says that there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it?
Was there none in the infirmary?
Sigma, Tenmyoji, and I looked everywhere. We didn't find anything.
There's still a
anything like that in
mystery
the crew
gun
quarters
in the
either.
under the table.
No luck in the lounge.
But yeah, but it had sailing
God.
here, right?
He's going to... Oh God, no.
Temioji's voice broke as he spoke.
Temioji's really going through the ringer this stream.
Yeah, with a tortured sigh, he collapsed to his knees.
Quark?
Oh.
Quark! Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
What the fuck?
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Like this.
Oh no, wait! Don't do whatever the... Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight toward his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Oh hey, we have arms. We're real. Pretty tough for a kid. Hey guys, I could use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji, what the hell are you doing? Get over here. Tenmyoji, can you even hear me?
Oh, right.
Damn you, bastards!
Hey,
Why won't you let me go?
who taught you that?
I have to get out of this body.
Temioji, probably.
You have to what?
They can't lock away the soul. Once my body's gone, my soul can escape.
What?
Please, you have to let me go. Let me go. I'm trapped here. Let me die. I have to die. Kill me. Somebody. Anybody. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
Jesus. Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get that scalpel away from him. There's 4 of you helping me with this. Somebody grab the fucking knife.
I've got it.
Knife gone. Good job, Clover. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we going to do? We've got to calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean...
What?
There's Soparil Beta.
Soparil?
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets. Good, perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
You'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt
Yeah,
him, I
because like the
promise.
anesthetic is just
The
to stop
anesthetic
them
is
from
just to
feeling
stop
pain.
you from feeling the pain as the other one kills you.
But
Yeah, it's the one that like paralyzes your
Come on,
lungs or
Luna.
whatever.
Yeah, that's the one that kills you.
Okay, let me just...
See, this is a new woke Zero, an ethical Zero for a new age.
He doesn't just explode you.
Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Bonk. Ah, she picked up the gun. Hey, we've got a whole body in this shot.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves. Everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
All right, I guess we're good for now.
Yes.
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
He shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article Sigma showed me.
You better not be lying.
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses that do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
Yes, at least...
No, it's just
I
Radical
think so.
6. There's not a second
It's-
one yet.
It's not Radical 62. So what kind of virus is Radical 6? I pulled the newspaper article out of my pocket and looked at it again. Everyone else crowded in.
Look at this last line. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Are you saying this is some kind of quarantine zone?
I already explained this. That's not possible.
Why not?
Dio ran through what he told the rest of us in the lounge.
Then you're saying the newspaper article was faked?
But the virus is clearly real. That Atom machine told us he was infected with Radical 6.
So, do you know how that thing works? I bet there's 1,000 ways to hack it. Zero Senior probably just programmed it so that it would spit out whatever he wanted. Besides, there was something Sigma mentioned. Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well...
Yes. Yes, I have.
But...
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
What?
What did you say?
Whoa, whoa, Alice, what the hell?
As much
Explain.
as I'd love to. I'm sorry. Time's up.
Time?
Hit the buttons on your bracelet.
Shit, 5 minutes.
And we only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
I think this is all I can spare to play with you.
I'm sorry, but I'd really need more than 5 minutes to explain this.
As if you'd tell us even if there was time, right?
Or would I? Who knows?
Why are you being coy right now?
No, I don't know why she's like
We'll deal with
this.
this later. Right now, we need to get to the elevator and head down to floor B.
What are we going to do about Quark?
I'll carry him.
Are you sure?
I can't just leave the boy here. Besides, if we don't have Quark's bracelet, there'll be one team who can't open their secondary door. If that happens...
They'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Very well then. I will carry Quark. I will be able to move much faster than Tenmyoji.
That's true.
Huh.
It's
You make
true.
a good point. Look, are you sure about this? Can I trust you?
You have nothing to worry about.
Fine, just be careful.
Of course.
All right,
I
let's
hate
go.
Alice.
We're running out of time.
Wow! I'm right here!
Not you, Boko. At Phi's command,
it's
we all
fine,
began to
everyone
run.
hates
The
me.
door opened and we spilled out into the warehouse.
The thing is, I do kind of share that opinion, but I don't know Like if my opinion is correct or not, because it's an old ass opinion. Because
know,
you have
she
to
seems like
understand
kind of
how
a
the
jerk.
people.
But she is hot though.
Her tits are out.
They are just all the way out.
She got some incredible like fucking body tape.
Beetle bean. Alright, where are we dropping, boys?
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
They're open. We need to hurry. Who's going to go in which door?
What are our options?
We're almost out of time. Pay attention. We've only got time to do this once. Just like before, there are only...
Options pilot house for the following. Yeah, shut up. I'm not gonna... I know, I get it. It'll tell me in a second. Looking fine for an Egyptian. Option B, blah, blah, blah. Option C, blah, blah, blah. We could take the body of Quark with us. That'd be
3
funny.
minutes remain until
What it?
chromatic
No.
doors close.
So how do we pair
I
up?
think the people who have the greatest disadvantage should get to choose.
What do you mean?
People who have 1 BP.
So you, Phi, Luna, and Sigma?
Yes, exactly.
All right then. Who do you want to go with, Alice?
Anyone but Dio. I'd rather die than get paired
True.
with that prick.
Fair.
Just anyone.
She's right.
Damn. That's a lot of hate.
What did you expect?
You're a jerk. You're an
You
asshole.
betrayed me.
Hey, I told
You don't belong
already.
here.
That was Quark.
I don't believe you.
What? You're telling me you trust him more than me?
Yes.
Anybody other than Dio could mean Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him?
He's asleep. I don't really think I need to worry about him voting.
It's fair. I glanced over at Quark. He looked tiny, cradled in Kay's arms, fast asleep. If I didn't know better, I'd think he was just a kid who tired himself out from playing too hard.
All right, bye. Who do you want to go with?
Anyone other than Tenmyoji is fine. My reasoning is the same as Alice's.
Fair.
He betrayed me last time.
I guess that's fair.
If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C. So, A or B?
Oh, hold on. We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How about you, Luna?
I don't really have a preference. Clover and Kay did betray me last time, but
They're both pairs now, though. And since you're a pair too, there's no way you'd end up going through the same door as them.
yeah.
All right then, Sigma. How about you?
Let's see. Clover and I were a pair. That meant that I had to choose from one of the 3 solos. We could go Tenmyoji again. Let's go. We're old
You're
man
just gonna
maxing
go-
in this first run.
Him be axing.
Going through the door with Quark is insane. Well, hey, let's look at my choices: an unconscious child, Dio, or the old man.
The world's biggest asshole, or an old man who's defending himself.
I think I like the old man here. I'll take Tenmyoji, so we'll go through the blue door.
But I picked Betray last time.
Exactly. So I'll just make you pick Ally this time. Well, I guess I should say you won't have a
That's
choice.
so. Mind telling me how you'll do that?
Heh, I'd love to, but we really don't have time.
I'm
Ask me
going to
again
be
later,
nice.
okay?
Fine. You're on.
So we're
Fine,
doing
you're
option
on.
A. That means Luna, Dio, and I will go through the green door.
Which leaves the red door for Quark, Kay, and me.
Any objections? Good. Let's go.
Listen, take care of Quark, all right?
You needn't worry.
I'll watch out for him.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry up, guys. The door's closing.
I'm going.
With only seconds to spare, we dash through the blue door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Bunk. Holy shit.
Yeah.
This place is fucking huge. 3 doors. Which one should we take?
That seems like kind of a silly question. I mean, they're all locked, aren't they? How can we go through any of them if they're locked?
Fair point.
This thing here's got a lever on it. Maybe that does something.
Why don't you pull it and find out?
Right.
Oh, hey, looks like one of them opened.
But only one. Why's that?
They're probably telling us we should go that way.
Might as well then. Peck.
Peck.
The peck. There's one giant man tit in here. This doesn't look like a man tit. This looks like lockers. And a bath?
This is what men look like to me.
Men look like lockers and a bath to you? So this is the exit, huh?
They look like brutalist architecture /
Nothing.
neg.
Locked tight, won't even budge. So what the hell is this place?
The door said PEC. Guessing it's not for working out, though.
Looks like it's probably an acronym for abbreviation for something, but for what? Prepared emergency chocolate? Private ecclesiastical commode? What
Ecclesiastical.
Thank you. I don't know what that word means.
Oh,
Ecclesiastes is a book of the Bible.
there's a manual here. I think it explains what this room is for.
What's it say?
Hold on. This facility is pressurized, maintaining much higher air pressure
Oh, it's one of
than
these.
the surrounding environment. Airborne viral contagions.
What?
Quiet. Keep reading, Clover.
Oh, right. Airborne viral contagions have necessitated this step, which is intended to prevent contamination of the installation. All persons wishing to exit the facility must do so through this pressure exchange chamber.
Ah.
Once the chamber has been sealed, the pressure can be lowered to match the surrounding environment. Before the PEC can be depressurized, all occupants must be wearing level A hazmat suits to prevent infection. The PEC will not function unless all occupants are wearing appropriate protective equipment.
Makes sense. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Are they trying to say the air out there is full of some horrible virus?
I don't think it's just any virus.
It has to be Radical 6.
Oh, man. Then that newspaper article was true. Several long moments of silence crawled past. The three of us just stared at one another, our minds working to make sense of this new information. Eventually, Clover shuffled off to one of the lockers and opened it.
Is this one of
This
those
is the same...
hazmat suits the
Hey,
manual
this is
was
the same
talking about?
spacesuit from the Somnium Files Nirvana initiative that the scientist guys were wearing.
Is it?
Yes. Which means
Damn.
that was a
Can't
reference.
I can't believe they're referencing better games in less.
Yeah, I figure they are.
Hey, hey, fuck you.
Hey,
We'll get
remember
to this
Peach?
pressure exchange? Yeah, I do actually. It's called the Somnium File. It looks like it. It
Shut
looks
the
like the same sort of suit. Won't be able to get in the pressure exchange thing unless we got one of those
And
on
getting
then.
that room to decompress is the only way we'll get outside.
So where is the actual decompression room?
Have a look. See that lift over there?
Oh, that's
yeah.
a lift. I thought it was a shitty ass bathtub.
I also thought it was a bathtub. Looks like it's in there, probably, huh? The LRAI.
Oh fuck! Is it this
Hey.
puzzle?
This room's divided into 2 floors, upper and
We're
lower.
on the lower floor right now. Earlier, we were on the upper one.
Then this is the actual pressure exchange chamber.
I
No good.
remember this one.
Why do you
now.
why do you fuckers always try doors that are obviously locks?
This one's locked too.
Won't open, huh? Okay, it's probably pointless, but humor me on this. Let's go put on those suits, come back here, and try the door again. Maybe, just maybe, we can get out.
Well, it does seem like that's how this thing is supposed to work. But do you really think it'll be that easy?
It's hard to believe Zero Senior would make that big of a mistake.
Well, let's have a look around anyway. Maybe we'll find something about that
Fuck!
virus.
It is this one.
Yeah.
Sorry,
good
I saw the
idea.
thing that I remember.
What are we
That
standing
reminded
around
me
for
of it.
then? Get to
I
it.
wasn't sure if it was the puzzle I struggled egregiously with, but yes, this is the one I struggled very much
Seek a
with.
way out.
Speak a way out.
A way out. Yeah?
Yeah. Fuck this level. I hate this one so
A
much.
box. Hey, it's a cardboard box. This is all junk. Nothing useful in here. Won't open. Is it locked? Yeah, it looks like it. Shit, it's locked up tight. What are you trying to do? Use X-ray vision. Cool.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this thing? Is that a barometer? The needle's in the middle. It says it's 1.5 atmospheres. That must be normal pressure for this building. Remember, it said in something in the manual about the pressure in here being higher than the pressure outside.
Vegeta would love this place.
Alright, well, I guess there's nothing else I can really do down here at the moment. Let's go back up. Oh, hey, there's a key. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, here we go. Wait, no, I need the key. I want that. I didn't notice it till after I'd already clicked the button. Is the PTSD coming back?
A little bit. A little bit. Well, the PTSD will
good.
be in
It won't
full
open.
force
It's locked? Looks like it, but I don't see a
once we
keyhole.
do a specific puzzle.
There's no keyhole. I don't think we can open it. You're right. Guess we might as well leave these suckers alone for now. One of those protective suits. We put this on, we should be able to get into the decompression chamber. Well, let's do it then.
All of us into one.
You managed to get it on?
Ah.
Yeah. It's a little big on me, but I think I should be okay. I'm ready to go. Good. Should we go then? Yeah, might as well. Is there literally just nothing else in here? Oh, hold on. This looks like something, probably.
That
This
is
the manual I
definitely
was telling you
something.
about. Remember I read it to you? Oh, you mean that thing about how we had to wear the protective suits? Yeah, well, there was another piece of paper in there. It has some kind of drawing on it. What? Found an instruction manual for the something. I should have read that more. Or at all. I don't need these anymore. Arc. Safe elevator? No. Yes? No. Why was that new? Yeah, that wasn't that. Peck outside. Okay. I'm just gonna screenshot this real quick. We're gonna put it on the other monitor for later. Okay, those are the lockers we own. Those are not the lockers we opened. Huh, it won't open. No keyhole here either, so we can't open it, huh? More spacesuits. More spacesuits. More spacesuits. Wouldn't you know it? It's spacesuits o'clock. Fucking hell.
Don't you love spacesuits?
What are you? Huh. I wonder what these are about. Do you think they mean something? Yes. Yes, I do. Well, this is the machine, I guess. I can't find a power button. Me either, but there's a cord coming out of the back. See? Yeah. That's a USB cable. You think we're supposed to plug it into something? Appears to be the main body of whatever this machine is. It has a USB cable coming out of the back. There's also whatever this thing is, but it's not letting me click on
Well,
it.
like, what, like the color blocks or?
No, this little cord on top of this
Pendant?
thing. Whatever that is, it's not. I'm trying to click on it and it doesn't want to. Oh, whatever. We're in the pressure suits. Let's
Just go to the pressure zone.
Huh? Is there something in there? Looks like a key. I feel like this glass panel is supposed to open. I didn't realize it was a glass panel. And of course it's locked. So we can't get to the key, huh? That would be too easy. I wonder what this number is. Do you think maybe it's a hint to help us unlock a panel? 25113, huh? I don't need that every time. Hold on. Alright. That's the USB cable. Okay, it just doesn't look like it's attached to anything. That's why I'm like, what?
Yeah, I was assuming it was the USB cable, but it doesn't look like any USB cable I've ever seen.
Babe, can you screenshot this so I can reference it in a second? Because I have already got a
Cross
screenshot
bench.
open.
1 second. Let me open the snip tool. Let's find my secrets on autopilot right now.
Playing Monster Hunter, are we?
Yeah, I need to catch up. But yeah, I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Do you know there's sneak attacks in Monster
I
Hunter?
wonder what these 5 cylinders are about. Trying Triangle buttons above and below change the image. Change off images as appropriate, then press the yellow button on the right. 25113. Oh, it's still there. Okay, that helps. Okay. Can I arc to get to that peck? Yes, I can. Okay, so I don't really need this screenshot, I guess. 25113. So if we assume it's from the like top left going like top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. What was the top right one?
1 second. Top right, you said?
Yep.
It's the diamond. Or the double diamond, as it were.
This one?
1 second, the snip is over the screen share. Shoop. It's covering the first one. Yes, that one.
Okay, what's the bottom left?
Bottom left is the cylinder.
All right, what's top left?
Top left is the trapezoid.
Trapezoid, and then 3 would be the middle left.
Middle left is the arrow pointing upwards.
Okay, that's not it then. Is it the number of sides?
I don't think so, because there's nothing here of one side.
2, 5. It's not really a I guess a cylinder is technically a 3-sided object. In that case, I don't think I understand this puzzle. Let's click on the bench and see if it gives me some text. Because I didn't click on the bench, I just went, yeah, I understand this puzzle. There's a chair, right? I'd call it a bench. Same difference. You put your butt on it either way. Huh. Anyway, you see these symbols on the top? Yeah, 6 of them. Maybe it's a clue. Part of the seat is torn. There are 6 symbols on the bench drawn in yellow. Yeah, there sure are.
Honestly, this kind of looks like the world's most uncomfortable bench.
Yeah.
Brutalist-ass bench.
Like, I feel like that's all of the clue I'm going to get. So let's see if they say anything else, maybe. 25113.
I wonder, because it's a Japanese game, would that affect how you read this?
No, they wouldn't. The numbers are still left to right.
Okay.
I don't know that I would call any of these like a one-sided object is the thing. So I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I didn't think that was right. I don't know how else to interpret this. Unless I'm counting the wrong direction. So what's the middle left you said was arrow. Arrow. Then 5 would be middle right.
Middle right is star.
Star. Top left is still trapezoid. And then to middle or bottom left.
Bottom left is cylinder.
Nope, it's not that either. Okay. Then I'm really not sure. Let's come back to this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we might need to pick up more things. There's probably gonna be like a code or a key for it.
Well,
something you can overlay, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, if you got the pressure suits on, might as well go into pressure zone.
That's why I'm like, I'm gonna go into the pressure zone. Now that we've got these things on, we can go inside, right? What the hell? That handle still won't move. Maybe the touchscreen on the door unlocks it. What? That's a pain. Why would they do that? Security, maybe? You click the yellow guide ring. Other rings will appear at other points you can draw lines to. Click one of these other rings to draw a line connecting to. Repeat this process until you connected all 3 pairs. Remember how the lines should not overlap or cross one another. Wait, let's do this. Oh God. Okay, so this is the thing they wanted.
Yep. This is the
this is
thing
the
that
thing-
sucked.
This is the thing I have a screenshot of. So red to orange, that seems easy enough. Black goes to white, and... Or no, yeah, black goes to white, and then yellow goes to gray. This seems super easy.
Well, it'll get worse. I promise.
There's more than one level? Oh.
Yeah. It might not actually be this
Oh,
puzzle.
Hold on. I see the problem now. Well, there's only... No, wait. This is totally Ooh, hold on. Okay, let's start by eliminating possibilities, right? The only way that this can go is like this, I believe. Because that's the only way that red can still get to orange. So now green and yellow have to connect, which I can do up here. There we go. Good job, you did it. Nice work. We should be able to get this thing open now. I see another one on the other side.
Yeah. It's not the first one. The first one's fine enough.
What the hell? Okay.
Pipes.
Ah. I know I saw that from outside the door, but... A model of Zero Jr.
Cartman
Looks like it's
looking.
actually plastic. Yeah, it's inflatable, like a beach ball. Well, it's damn creepy, that's for sure. You got that right. Okay, it's just nothing. It's just here.
It's a friend.
All right, some pressure. Oh, a key. There's a key up here. Small key. Looks like this is the decompression button. Want to try pressing it? No rush. We still haven't taken a good look around the room. We can always decompress later. Aw. I mean, I see these pipes, but I don't know what to... I wanted to compress... Oh, hey, look, another note.
There's an iPad.
Oh, hey. I found the clue that we need. Examine. A tablet, huh? There's nothing on the screen. I don't think the power's on. Is there a switch or something? Not that I can find. Really? How the heck are we supposed to turn it on, then? Take a closer look. It doesn't have a switch, but it does have a USB port. Maybe if we plug it in, it'll turn on? I think so. I found the clue I needed. Well, okay, I guess I don't need this list. I mean, I can look up the list in the game. This I might not be able to. There are numbers written on the bench. Alright. Hey, this door is welded shut. Looks like it. How are you so nonchalant? That door and the one we came through that let us in here are the only ways out of this room, see? So even if we did decompress this room, we still couldn't go outside? That's right. This is a dead end. No. That's what I was trying to tell you. Didn't I say it wasn't going to be that easy before we got here? Think about it. There's no way in hell Zero Senior would let us out that easy. Otherwise, what's the point of all this? But... Damn it. And I was getting all hopeful. This sucks. Hey, Clover, where are you going? I'm going upstairs and taking this stupid thing off. It's not like I need it, right? It's hot and it's uncomfortable. I'm out of here.
Right.
Well, there she goes. Uh-oh.
Rumble.
What the hell was that noise? I don't know. But I've got a bad feeling about this. I've got a bad feeling about that. Preparation complete. Now beginning decompression. 3, 2, 1. What the fuck? Why did that happen? Hell if I know. Why are you asking me? We need to get out of here now. Come on. Shit, it won't budge. Use the panel, remember, like you did to get us in here. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Pressure differential is too great to open door. Shit. Damn, I guess we're gonna have to equalize the pressure before we can get it open. God, Jesus Christ. God, it got big. Must be the difference in pressure. You ever taken an unopened bag of chips to the top of a mountain or something and it gets all puffed up like it's gonna pop? Same sort of thing. I guess, but this is just... Looks like it might be about to pop. I wasn't expecting it to be so large. Okay, there's a red cable coming out of the box. Sheet of metal. No good. It's not going anywhere. Alright, well, this looks like a good time to use the machine. Stop looking at the window! Wait. No, it's still middle in there. That's not helpful. That should be the pressurization button. Hit it. Right. Insufficient power for repressurization. Please route additional power. Well, that's that, I guess. Damn it! Alright, how do we do that? Some thick cables. Some thick cables, okay? There's metal plate on the wall. Looks like I should be able to pull it off, but it won't budge. Do I need some sort of tool? Is there some sort of tool? Maybe this door is active now? Door's welded shut. I need a bomb to get through it. The fact that I have to click and drag to scroll the room is really annoying. Get out of my way! Clover's on the other side of the glass wearing her protective suit. Hey, Clover! Clover, can you hear me? You don't need to yell. Huh? These helmets must have a radio. We should have realized that earlier. How else would we have been able to talk to each other after we put them on? Oh, yeah. I guess the excitement of the moment and everything. Looks like you guys are locked in there. I tried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge. So what should I do? Can you look around to see if there's anything useful? You mean over here? Yeah, you can direct Clover by clicking on objects to the other side of the glass. Clover, is there anything in that box? No, it's empty. Hey, Clover, look under that machine. Here? Yeah, do you see it? It looks like a binder. Yeah, I see it. Pick it up. Is there anything in it? Okay, hold on. This is... Hey, what is it? There's a piece of paper in here. A piece of paper? It's just like the one I found in the manual. Oh, no, wait, it's a little different. The picture's similar, but I guess it's not the same. What's it of? How do I explain this? There are these colored circles, and they're connected to other circles. You're not making any sense. Just bring it over here and shove it up against the glass. Right. Instruction manual for the inside of the pressure exchange chamber door. Ha! This is perfect. If we can just connect the dots like this. I guess check out that. It's on the other side wearing her... Okay. Blockers? Nope, not important. We've got all the things that we need Clover to get. So I guess we... The swing between those 2 points is crazy. We'll work to equalize the pressure, okay? How do we do that? We need power. Nothing else in the room that I can click on. I need you to stop being so large. Poke. Oh. It popped. Don't worry. I think that was the point. See? There was something inside. Is this a doll? Apparently it was inside the other Zero Junior. It was a Zero Junior inside of Zero Junior? That's going to be important in a minute. That's that color puzzle that was upstairs, I presume. Anything else important in here? All that's left is Zero Junior. He gave his life for something. When he exploded, I think he bent this metal plate over here. Want to take a look? Oh, really? Which metal plate? This one? Hey, the plate's rattling. Zero Junior's explosion probably knocked it loose. I think maybe we can get it off now. Give me a hand. Fine. Oh my god. Okay.
Ah!
Some thick cables. Something in here. There's a yellow one and a purple one. Looks like they're part of some kind of machine. Laser emitters. Okay.
Okay.
The laser mill. What the hell? That sounds like something from a kid's show. Well, what am I supposed to call it? That's what it is. What does it do? Focuses emits a high-intensity laser. They're usually used to transmit energy. Didn't think I'd find one of them in here. Whatever. Come on, let's hook it up. Hook it up to what? The end of one of these cables. Okay. More here. They look just like the other ones. Okay, these are the only 4 we have to work with. It would seem that way.
So if you shoot... I'm trying to remember how this bit of puzzle works. Can you just select where it goes?
I didn't think that, yes. I didn't think it worked like that, but it does. God. Okay, so we need to get that middle one. We need to get into the middle pipe. How do we do that?
Oh, just shoot across.
Oh, hold on, wait.
If you shoot it to the bottom, then diagonal down.
Yeah, no, like this. God, the way that you select things in this game is really bad. I know it's a purple laser emitter. There we go. What was that? Maybe it's the pressurization system starting up. It should have enough power now. Good, maybe now we can get out of here. That was easy. All right, press it. Press the damn pressurization button. On it. Preparation complete. Repressurizing now. 3, 2, 1. Look at all these dials and switches. Look, the needle's back to normal. Thank goodness. Looks like we did it. Alright, now what colors do we need to open this fucking door? Alright, we restored pressure. We should be able to use the door panel now. Like, we came in. Let's go. Check inside. Got this, just so I don't have to go reference again over and over again. Okay, white to purple, yellow to red, blue to green. I feel like that's gonna have to be how that is. Blue to green. Are there harder ones than that?
Yes.
Okay. What's going on? Did you guys unlock it? Yeah, looks like it. Hold on, I'm opening it now. Okay. I'll say that wasn't too difficult. I just had to take the most convoluted possible path. Welcome back. I'm glad you're okay. Thanks to you, Clover. We would have been toast without you. Thanks. Aw, that's okay. You don't need to thank me. Alright, now I have enough information for this.
You can figure out this thing now.
Okay, did you take the screenshot of the... I had the screenshot of the fucking chair, didn't I?
Yeah.
I don't remember what the chair looked like. Hold on. Oh, God.
Did you have the one with the numbers? Because I've got the shapes.
Yeah, no, I didn't take a... I did take a screenshot, but I overwrote it just now. Why would you take me all the way back here? Okay, can I just go in? I can. Okay. This again. Wipe. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, and then back through the door. The fuck, it's so finicky. This is the worst way they could have possibly made this control. Why can I not just, like, hold left and right?
And I had to play this through screen share.
Turn. Sigma. Okay.
That's so Sigma.
Okay, bottom left.
Okay, bottom left is cylinder.
Bottom right.
Glass. Hourglass.
Oh, no. Middle right.
Star.
And upper right.
Diamond.
Booyah. Good job. Looks like you were right. Hey, look. I now have 2 keys. These are, I assume, for lockers that I couldn't open before. I should check that.
Probably, yeah. That makes sense. Because we haven't seen anything else other than that one that needed a key.
Looks like you got it open. Is this a protective suit? Maybe, but it's so small and cute. Maybe it's for a kid? Small protect... Okay. Why? Good, it opened. A book. There's something in here. Huh, is this a journal? Looks like it's blank. Not much. Wait, there's a slip of paper in here. This is... Find a sheet of paper with colorful shapes on it. You can view it in the archive. Paper with colorful picture. Oh, God.
Wait. Do you want me to snip that?
No, because that's in the archive, so I can just look at it. Oh my God, it's so cute. How the hell is this cute? It's hideous. You really think so? Guys, do you look at the stomach? Creepy. What do you think it means? Well, it's the same colors and shapes, so I'm sure we'll find out in a minute here. I just have to get back up. I don't know why I got the child suit. Can we take these off now? Yeah, I think so. I mean, we unlocked the door to the decompression chamber, right? Yeah, no point in keeping the damn things on now. Off they go. Ah, feels much better. Glover, you're drenched in sweat. Hey, you're not thinking creepy stuff, are you? Of course not. Just put them back in the locker. Okay. You better not, like, smell mine or something, Sigma. I'm offended you even suggest such a thing. Alright, we need tablet for USB. Right, let's just connect these and... Hey, it says something. I'll read it. Inspecting the protective suit. System is still operating in diagnostic mode. Full range of scan is not possible, so small suits must be used for calibration. Please place the child-sized protective suit in a standing position in the designated location. Touch the screen to begin inspection. A child-sized suit, you say? Isn't it cute? This is the stool probably what the message was talking about. So I should stand that suit up and put it here? I think so. Do it. Do it. What? Do it. Do it the thing. There are colored squares on the side here. Set up the thing. A stool. I guess I need to stand the child-sized suit here, but what? Do I have to combine these? Okay. Yes, I do.
You're Junior Instinct.
I can't see that code anymore. I hope that they return it to me, because I feel like it might be important. That's actually much smaller than I thought it was. Scan the pattern. The device can read the colors and pattern. Once you have that, enter the 3 numbers on the right side of the screen, press check. Okay. Sorry, can you give me those again? Pattern on the display is the same as the pattern on the stomach of the stuffed animal wearing the protective suit. Click it to scan the pattern so the device can read the colors in the pattern. Once you have that, enter 3 number on the right side of the screen and press check. Okay, click this to scan. Middle is black, red, cyan. Okay, hold on. Am I supposed to get a number from this? Oh God, okay, hold on, wait, what? Okay, I've screenshotted that. How do I get... I see that the number 8 is on him.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I get it. I think. Maybe? 1, 2... 3... I don't know what I'm supposed to be checking here. Okay, hold on. Because the same colors are on all the sides. Is it, am I supposed to be tracking which one? I don't understand this puzzle. I don't think I've been explaining this well enough.
There are 3 rows. So if you look on the right side, there's a dot, an
Yep.
amount of dots above each row
Yes, but
number.
the same.
There were 3 horizontal rows
Yeah.
on
Oh,
it, like
I
that.
understand. Okay, I understand now. So if I go blue, red, and then I need to look for other blue. Blue, yellow, pink, black. Should be, so that's, the first one is 6. Okay, I understand the puzzle now. Then blue, green, black, blue, yellow is 2. And then blue, blue, green, black, pink, yellow is 3.
I don't understand your process at all.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so I'm looking at the lines of the colored patterns, right? Each of the sections of that, like, number hex was a different color. So I was connecting all of the colors together in that row. So the first row, if I connected all of the colors that were in it, it made the shape of the number 6.
Oh. That's stupid.
No, I figured it out. I had to figure out what they were asking me first.
Yeah.
Good job. You deserve a pat on the back. Don't patronize me. Hey, the color's changed. You're right. All right, there's the green one. Looks like the passwords I found in the AB room in the infirmary. Yeah, this ought to open that safe. Found the safe password. And then I'm guessing this is my second pattern probably, so I'm going to screenshot that real quick. Now, these I don't think will make numbers, which is interesting. Unless the first 2 are 7? Then we can try it. Okay, so it's green. Where's green? And then pink, right? 1. 1. And then green, pink, blue? Green, pink. Where's blue? It's 117, just like John Halo. Okay, I'll tell you how I'm getting that, right? So the first dot number 1 was green, pink. Dot number 2 is also green, pink. So I start at green and then pink. These two together make the number 1.
Yeah, I can see that.
Then the last one is blue, or is like teal, green, pink, and that makes 7. So I was basically just doing that for all of the lines.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It took me a while to get there, but I did figure it out.
It's a bit of a leap of logic, at least for me, but like I understand.
Did I solve it? Looks like it. I mean, the color changed and everything. Okay, moon, sun, star. Well, now I'm remembering it. Hold on, back. Moon, sun, star. The second puzzle was actually easier than the first one.
Happens sometimes.
Moon, sun, star. Hooray! It opened! Good job. Lore. I must see the secrets. Secret. Where are my new secrets? Tell me my new secrets. There's 16 pages of these. Ally and betray. Ally betray. The penalty is die. The voting machine. Use the touch panel is not to be mistaken for an ATM. Okay. Manual found at the
Doesn't
Texas
really look
contest.
like one.
Anyone not wearing a suit will not be allowed to enter the PC. Scotch. A type of whiskey made in Scotland. Its unique aroma comes from the peat used in the manufacture. Scotch is Ted Miyoji's favorite drink. He often claims a little scotch should scratch this itch after returning from work, which annoys Quark. Fair. A well-known drink
Grandpa,
made
why
by putting
you
a
in the
scoop of
alcohol?
vanilla ice cream in some root beer, also known as a black cow. Quark has taken to saying root beer floats my boat, which warms Ted Miyoji's heart. Aw.
Aw.
Alright, anyway. I don't actually remember what the other pattern is, but I can look it up. Pass, safe, pick, sun, star.
Won't be star, stun, star.
Not the way I remembered it.
Weird. Weird ass.
Yeah. Ooh, looks like that did it. Looks like there's a lot in here. Whoa, what is all this stuff? Hold on. I'll take everything out. Just be patient. Let's see. First off, a map. It says floor B. The one we found in the infirmary said floor A. So that means floor A must be the top floor, huh? I mean, we took an elevator down to get here. Yeah, seems like it. Keep going. There's more in there. This looks like key cards. They've got moons on them. That means these must be the moon keys the announcer was talking about. There's 2 of them, just like with the sun key. You take one, Tenmyoji. Huh? Why? You're a solo. Clover and I only need 1. Ah, right. Thanks. Okay, got a couple more things. What's this? Looks like a memory card. I feel like I've seen something like that before. But where? I wonder what's on it. Well, unless we can find something to stick it into, we won't be finding out anytime soon. Well, we can figure this out later. For now, we'll just take it with us. All I've got left is the key. Is that the key to the exit? What else would it be? We should be able to get the door open now. Come on, there's no time to waste. Let's move. There's all the time in the world to waste. What do you mean, old man? You'd be amazed how much time I can waste. It says lock.
It's really incredible.
Let's go. Okay. Right. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. You found it.
You found it.
Yeah, haha. This will be warehouse B, I'm assuming. Memento Mori, if the 9th lion... Okay, I guess I'll read that the rest of it in a second. Is this another warehouse?
It's just like the one on the last floor.
There's even a big old door in the same spot where the number 9 door is in the other warehouse.
True, but it's rusted over. I don't think it's opening anytime soon.
No lever to open it anyway, I can see.
Well, shoot. We couldn't possibly open that with our bare hands.
Duh. How much do you think that thing weighs?
You'd have about as much luck trying to lift a pickup truck, even if it was unlocked.
What?
I want to know what those are.
Those white doors?
Are they chromatic doors?
Yeah, seems like it. I mean, look at this.
Lock.
It's one of those things that says lock.
Yeah, just like the ones next to the other chromatic doors.
So you're saying all the chromatic doors for the next round are white?
Yeah, they were different colors before, but...
Guess things have changed for this round.
Floor B. Before we discuss the doors any further, a familiar robotic voice crackled over the speakers.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Wow, that was fast.
One of the
What?
other teams opened the gate early.
What in the hell they do that for? We haven't even started back yet. Never mind, White. We just need to get back up there pronto. I'm worried about Quark. We need to hook up with Alice and Kay. The sooner the better.
Right,
Let's
got
go.
it. Now the question becomes, do I get the world's biggest sucker award?
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. Do I think Tenmyoji would condemn us to death?
I don't think he would.
I don't think he would either.
Listen,
he might have betrayed us
understand
not
what-
knowing that he might have not known the stakes before, but I don't think he would condemn us to death. I suspected the stakes, but we had no reason to... We didn't know that. We returned to Floor A warehouse to find only 2 people waiting for us. Kay, who'd gone through the red door, and Kutia, who'd gone through the green door.
Where's Quark?
We took him to the infirmary. At the moment, Alice, Phi, and Luna are looking after him.
Is he all right?
I don't know if I would describe him as all right, but apparently his condition has not worsened, if that's what you mean. He is still resting. However...
Good. I'm going to the infirmary.
Tenmyoji, please, wait!
Temioji ignored Kay and took off at a run through the yellow door.
Oh dear, he's gone. There was something I needed to tell him.
Well, it's not like it matters. The girls will just tell him when he gets there. He ought to calm down once he's seen the kid.
Clover and I looked at one another, eyebrows raised.
What are they going to tell him?
Well, you see...
Is the body gone? What?
You found virus medicine in the laboratory?
Hey, look at
Yes.
that.
Unfortunately, we found only a single vial.
Then we can cure Quark's Radical 6.
So it would seem.
Well, I guess we should head over to the infirmary and see how he's doing. Come on, let's
Right
go.
behind you.
All right, do we want to save this?
That's up to you.
I guess I'll wait until before the next Amberdex game starts,
It might
probably,
take
because
some
it should be
time
in
for
a
him to
second
recover
here.
fully, but the worst is over.
Luna's voice was quiet as she stepped back from Quark. She held an injection gun with an empty vial. Delicately, she placed it back in the cabinet. Quark had been laid out on a crude cot and was still sound asleep. His breathing was even, and his expression was peaceful. He looked like any other child, sleeping soundly after a long day of doing whatever it is children do to amuse themselves. Any trace of the insanity he'd shown earlier was nowhere to be found.
Is he really going to be okay?
Yes, we analyzed the vial and confirmed that it was definitely Excelivir. Now that I've administered it...
The Excelivir should eradicate the virus completely given enough time, right?
Yes, that should be the case.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, what a relief.
Things were looking pretty sketchy there for a while, that's for sure.
I felt some of the tension disappear from my shoulders, and I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. We weren't out of the woods yet, but at least Quark was safe.
Ooh.
Temioji let out a long, shaky sigh and lowered himself onto one of the empty beds. He rubbed his hands wearily across his face, and I thought I saw the glint of tears.
Alice, you and Kay, I don't know what to say other than thanks. You saved his life. I don't know the words to tell you how much that means to me.
Oh, please. It was nothing, really. We just happened to be the ones who went through the red door.
Where is Kay? He's not in here.
He's still in the warehouse. Dio and Kay stayed behind.
They went there to wait for you guys while we came back here. We figured someone should explain what was going on so you wouldn't come back to an empty warehouse.
So Dio and Kay were the ones that opened the AB gates?
Not both of them. There was only one door open.
Well, we should get back and tell them how Quark's doing. Kay will want to know at least.
Yeah, you're right. I nodded and headed back toward the other side of the room. I was nearly there when Temioji suddenly spoke.
That's right. You know
Huh?
that memory card we found?
This thing? Yeah, we can plug it into the TV here, I assume.
Yeah, I think I know how we can take a look at what's on it.
Huh?
What, you don't remember? There was a memory card just like it that we used to solve the puzzles in here.
Yeah, he's right. There's a slot next to the screen. It should work for this one, too.
Oh yeah, there it is. Right, yeah. Well, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I want to see what's on it.
Okay, just give me a minute here. What if we see what's on it next week? Now that's a fucking cliffhanger. You're welcome, everybody.
Fuck you.
We'll never find out what's on this gift card for exactly the amount of hours that are in a week. I was gonna say it, but I can't do math that fast. 24 times 7. It's 140 times 140 plus 49. 189 hours, I think.
Minus 2.
Minus 2. Oh yeah.
Because we'd start.
Because we start at 7.
That'd be the end of the stream.
187 hours from now. Thanks for watching, dipshits. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow for Monster Hunter. Bye-bye.
Woo!
I don't actually think you're dipshits, I promise. Bye. Or do I?